Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, my beautiful people. Hi, Cat Guy. Welcome to another Saturday Night Live with me, Posha Malcolm. I'm happy you're here. I hope you're not upset with me. For what? Not at all. I'm not upset with you. No, I won't be upset with you. I'm going to treatment. What happened? What happened? Tell me. Let me know what happened. Treatment is not always a bad thing. I've been drinking like crazy. Oh my goodness. But are you drinking water as well? Drinking water helps to flush the drinking out of your system. Now I understand you're going for treatment. And it's been messing my life up. Let us pray about it. Let us pray about it. Eternal Heavenly Father, we give you thanks for a new day. We give you thanks for your love, your compassion. We give you thanks, dear God, that you know and know ourselves. You know the future. You know our past. You know what's going on in our present. And Lord, as I bring to you Cat Guy, my friend, the first person to come on my live when I started, Lord, well, the second person when I did my second live, Lynn was my first. And Lord, I pray that you may be with her as well. Lord, I'm asking you to cleanse me of all my sins, things that I've said that I shouldn't have said, expressions, emotions, and anything else, dear God, that I've done that was not pleasing in your sight. I ask you to forgive me. And Lord, I'm asking you to forgive Cat Guy also for drinking to the point that it's messing his life up. Father, I'm asking you to cleanse him from the crown of his head to the sole of his feet. Father, you know him more than he knows himself. You know his weaknesses to this spirit of drinking. And so I decree and declare that, give me a moment, Andel, I'm praying. So I decree and declare that at this time, that this spirit will leave his environment, will leave his body, will leave his mind. And Lord, I claim your promises that nothing is hard for you. And so, Lord, I know with you all things are possible because you have done it before and you can do it again. And so I'm asking you to touch Cat Guy, his lips, his hands, his feelings, his weaknesses, the things that cause him to take up drinking, his disappointments, his failures, his setbacks. Father, you can turn his situation around. And so I ask your Holy Spirit to tabernacle with him, to be with him, especially at his lowest moments, and lift him up, dear God, from how he's feeling disappointed. Lord, I pray that you will Save him to the utmost, because with you all things consist and move and have their being. Lord, we magnify and glorify you for what you're doing in his life. As I read today, that sometimes after an awakening, the enemy presents itself and bring low moments. And so, Lord, I ask you to lift him up, set him on high, that he may know your name. And Lord, let him testify that with you, you have helped him to overcome. I pray that you may be with his relationship with this beautiful lady, be with his relationship with his mom, with his job, and those that he work with all the people around dear God. And let him not feel like he has failed to the point that he cannot recover. So Lord, I pray and ask you to lift his spirit and help him to have hope and trust and confidence in you that you're going to do it for him. Lord, I just thank you. I just magnify you. I just glorify you. I exalt your name on high because you're a good God. You care so much about us. So much. And God, you never leave us nor forsake us. Even in our lowest moments, you will take us through the water. You will take us through the fire, will not be burned. So Lord, we exalt you and we glorify you and thank you for being with Cat Guy and helping him in his situation to overcome and to be victorious. In Jesus' mighty name, I exalt you on the high. Thank you for bringing Andel safely home, and all those who traveled, dear Lord, be with them that they may reach their destination safely. Blessings to you all, everyone who listened to my voice. Help us to continue to pray for Cat Guy and that he will continue to rise above his challenges. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. 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 All right. So Cat Guy says, and it has been, I'm affecting my relationship with people. You're going to overcome. You're going to overcome. I've prayed for you. Jesus has prayed for you, and you will overcome. Flush your system with some water. Get some berries and have some berries to help you have good food. So vegetables is always one of them that help our bodies to heal and to any disease or anything in our bodies. Or vegetables is what God has created for us to use. So use your vegetables, eat your vegetables, have your herbs, and drink a lot of water. There's something powerful about water. And I'm going to tell you a story. I was listening to I Will. There was a man, a doctor in a prison in, I think it was in Cuba. And they didn't have any medication, but they used to send the prisoners to him who were sick. I'll email you and send you updates, Posha. Great, great, great. All right. I appreciate that. I'll look out for the emails. All right. And you can Instagram me as well. All right. So with this doctor, the doctor didn't have no form of medication to give the prisoners who were patients that they would normally send to him. And then he decided, you know what? I'm going to give them a cup of water. Every time I see them, I check them and all of that. I give them a cup of water. And every time he gave them a cup of water, they would feel better. I don't know if they thought it was like medication in the water, but that's all he had to give them. And he ended up writing a book about water. how powerful water is. And so it helps to flush our system. It goes to the various arteries and help to remove anything that is there in our bloodstream, help to remove any impurities, in our lungs and all of that. So we do need water. And, the another time I'll talk a big topic, and it's water. And guys, I have tried drinking, and I tried it once. And sometimes the person, oh, taste this, right? I don't usually taste, but I've experienced alcohol in having a drink. And the moment I start drinking it, it just started to go literally through my system down. I can literally feel it going down and going all the way. And then I had to go to the bathroom. Yes, flush it out. It's like it just passed through my system and said, never again. Never again. But I remember one day, and this is something that I'm talking on, well, I probably not, I'm not going to probably say it, because only the person that I gave, knew about it. But I'm telling you that sometimes when you are stressed, sometimes when you are under pressure, sometimes when you are worried and stuff, you tend to resort to something. Some people, like myself, are going through anxiety. Some persons drink, some persons smoke, some persons have sex. Yes, some persons go and do wickedness, right? Some persons do all sorts of stuff. People do all sorts of stuff when they go through problems, stress and anxiety and situations. But we know that there is a God that we can turn to. And you see, whenever I turn to Him, I feel so much better. I feel refreshed and energized, and I can go through my situation because He promised to never leave us. He didn't say that we're not going to go through stuff, but He did say that He will help us to go through things, because this world is not perfect. And it's not His fault. We may think it's fault, like that lady that I met at CNE last year. She was cussing out this guy and saying to the guy, he was trying to help her with her wheelchair to go down the stairs because there wasn't any ramp. And let me tell you, she was cussing him out. I had to step in. And I said, it's not the problem that you're this way. And it's nobody's fault. Things happen in life, right? And when I finished talking to her and all of that, the lady was just looking at me. She was cussing and carrying on the most way that people were just looking. And I helped her down. I helped her down. And let me tell you, down the stairs, walk with her, hold her up and walk with her. And when I finished walking and talking with her, the only thing that lady could do was to just look at me in shock. Sometimes persons just want the encouragement. And cat guy, today, the encouragement is yours. You will overcome. I'm not disappointed, because all of us goes through things. Good night, Auntie Posha. Good night, Mikhail. Welcome. Welcome to another Saturday night live. All right. My question for you is, some people, is this a fact or is this a fiction? Good night, sis. Good night, Yannick. One and only Venus. Some people are immune to snake venom. Is this a fact or is this or all right, I'm gonna turn the door on. But Are some persons immune to snake venom or not? Fiction or fact? Hi, baby. You good? Really, really good. All right. So I am back. Daddy said good night. Good night, Daddy. Good night, everyone. Okay, good night. Good night. All right. So I am happy that we are all here tonight. I know others will be joining us soon. So we'll find out if snakes are, you know, if a person is immune to snake venom or not. Do you know about any? Do you know any person? Let me know, right? And I want to say, and I want you to say after me, I am the embodiment of strength, beauty, and wisdom. And I embrace all that I am. We're going to do it again. I am the embodiment of strength, beauty, and wisdom. And I embrace all that I am. All right? Just remember that. And I'm going to try to do this every Saturday night so that it will register in us that we are the embodiment of strength, beauty, and wisdom. And we embrace all that we are. Okay? All right. Let's get on with the show. The show is going on, right? If it's your first time, welcome to Posha Nation, well, Saturday Night Live with Posha, Malcolm, and family, right? Where your story matters, your joy is welcome, and your presence is a blessing. If you're returning, you already know I love and appreciate you. Welcome, one and all, to another cozy and vibrant edition of Saturday Night Live. Get comfy, grab a drink, and let's connect. What is one thing you are grateful for this weekend? You can put it in the chat. One thing that you're grateful for. For me, today I got some much needed rest, but most of all, to spend quality time in the presence of God. I got to read 2 chapters of a book I have started a while back. I just have 2 more chapters to complete reading it off. Just 2 more. And I hope to do that by now and tomorrow. Yes. So one thing accomplished. So hopefully tomorrow I get to finish those 2 chapters. And very interesting. It was a really interesting read, and it has brought me closer to the Lord. And yes, birthday blessings. This week we are celebrating some birthdays, and one of the person is here tonight, my amazing nephew Michael. Woo, 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 woo. All right, Michael, happy birthday to you, and also to my niece Philippa and my sister's partner. They celebrated their birthday this week. Anyone else celebrating birthday? You can just put it in the chat, and this is for you as well. May this year bring you peace, strength, and beautiful surprises. Wishing you love, laughter, and abundant blessings from the Posha family. Drop your wishes in the comments and help me celebrate them. Please share your birthday wishes, your birthday comments, wishes in the chat so that we can get that birthday vibes up. All right. And I have a birthday song. Let me get it. So, Michael, this is thank you, Auntie Posha. You are welcome. I'm going to send you some hearts. There we go. And this is for you. And everyone celebrating birthday. Day to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And I'm going to give my version of happy birthday. I always freestyle happy birthday. All right, so here goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Mikhail. Happy birthday to the birthday celebrants. Happy birthday to the birthday celebrants. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Let's go again. Happy birthday, birthday celebrants. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right. That's my little birthday version. Yes. Happy birthday to my nephew Mikhail and all those celebrating birthday this week. Yes. God be praised. You have made it to another year. Yes. And as is always, we do our member love time. Right? So shout out to Cat Guy. Crazy Cat Guy by the name. I'm going to put his link in the chat. We call him Cat Guy. Okay, here we go. Sending him love. He is a member, a Saturday night attendee, and also a subscriber of Posha Malcolm's channel. And Bobby too. Her birthday was last week. Yes, and we had a great time. So, Bobby too, I love you. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. I really, really, really do. And that's Bobby's too link. So you can click on it or copy it into your browser and you can support the channels of my members. I really do appreciate. And then we have Hidden Jackpot. Hidden Jackpot, I think he had a live today, but I missed it. But I was watching the replay. And please, let us watch the replay whenever we have live. Watch the replay also so that the persons can get the support if you missed the live. Really appreciate that. So we have Eden Jackpot. He was out in Niagara Falls and I appreciate the walk with them. And we also have Adiz 64. Adiz 64 was at the Woman of Color Entrepreneur event at Shoppers World. So we have that weekend of a Mother's Day weekend, and he was there to give give mothers the gift for this Mother's Day weekend. And yes, we have Retired Beard. He has been doing a lot of live. Yes, he has been turning up for his community, and we appreciate that. All right, so you can check out Retired Beard. He has been also doing a lot of hiking. Yes, and also my member RJ McKenzie, the writer and historian, sending some love out to him as well. In the summer, he will be having his YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. He's a young man. Please pray him up because he has been doing great things. All right. And as usual, regularly, we have our regular Saturday Night Live commenters and supporters. If you have been joining us, please give a thumbs up. I don't see a thumbs up as yet. And I know that we have persons on. Please remember to give a thumbs up. Oh, hi, RJ. Hi, RJ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a Cat Guy on, and also one and only Venus with the family. And here we have RJ McKenzie. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Remember to give the thumbs up as you join so that we can get to see that we have persons a part of the community. You may not comment, you may not say anything, but by giving the thumbs up, it tells me that you're here loud. All right, so once more, we have Cat Guy, as I show in the comment, and we also have, yes, regular regular Saturday Night Live participant, and we have Retired Beard, and we also regularly have Peace, Love, Sunshine. She's always dropping in as well. So here we go. That's Peace, Love, Sunshine. Please give her your support. And we have the one and only Venus, and I'm going to share that link. Yes. Yes, all right. So those persons, including Adiz64, have a channel, so you can check out the channel. RJ will be coming up soon. And we also have Diana McIntyre and Joan Nelson that have been a part of our live. And Lynn, yes, let me see if I can find Lynn's link, because she has also been a big supporter of this channel. She was the first person to join my live. Hi, Andy. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm going to promote her. All right. Guys, give me a second. Oh, red velvet. Oh, my. Guys, I got a gift from Andel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There's a new subscriber, and she also is a content creator, and she has a channel called My Sweet Cakes. Yes, I've tried to remember it off memory. Yes, My Sweet Cakes. So let me see if I find it. Right, My Sweet Cakes. So she's on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So you can check her out. That is Oh My Sweet Cakes. That's OHMYSWEETCAKES. Oh, My Sweet Cakes. RJ say it's good to be here. What are we talking about tonight? We're talking about this or that. Basically, fact or fiction is going to be interesting. And This is the velvet cake. Oh my, I love cakes. I love sweet stuff. But I'm doing what is called a 30-day sugar reset with my girlfriend. Temptation. But I tell you how it goes. Thank you so much, Andal. I appreciate it. All right. And I will be meeting her tomorrow. I'll tell you more about it in a short while. All right. Thank you so much. And family, due to my computer system, and I'm talking to my members as well, due to my computer system not operating as who I would want it to, I'm not able to execute all the plans that I have. There's so many things that I have in mind, so many videos that I want to put out, so many, posts and all of that, but I'm not able to because my system is not, so I am giving thanks to Bobby 2, CC1234 for gifting me. She has been gifting me so many times and being a member as well. I really appreciate it. She also wants me to get my system that can, meet up to the demand of me being a full-time content creator. And I'm asking, for your support by becoming a member. We have a plan, $2.99 per month as a Posha Insider, or a $4.99 per month plan as a Posha supporter. So Posha Insider and the Posha supporter, what I get from your membership will go towards my system. I'm looking at other ways and means in which I can do that. I have a stand store and I'm trying to promote that book that I have, which is my content creators devotional. It's like a 12 monthly readings. You can choose to read one each week. It has story in it and encouraging word. Please support me as I try to get my system up and running to the capacity that I want it to. And let me tell you, once I have that system where I want it to, I definitely will continue to be promoting your channel. I'll even have more time to support watching more videos and support the channel. And also, what I really want to do is to help persons to grow, right? But I can't put those little things in place because I'm trying to get my relaxing videos out and it takes forever, right? Because of the system that I have working with right now. So it's a lot of things that have because of it, but I'm still pushing forward because we never give. We are resilient, we are brave, and we can go through all of this and know that we have a testimony when we are finished. When we reach that place that we want to reach, we have that testimony. So I implore those who are new to my channel, please become a member. And those who can, I know not everyone will be able to be a member, but your your those little things that you can do, please, spread the word, share, comment, share with others, so that I can able to reach that place of getting a new system to help me. And I know that once you help me, it will be reciprocated. All right. So thank you so much again for supporting me in all the ways that you have been supporting me. And Mother's Day, it is Mother's Day weekend. And I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's not as simple as, oh, we will say happy Mother's Day and we shower you with gifts. It's much more than that. There have been days when you cry. There have been days when you worry. There have been days when you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You need funds, and sometimes you don't know if you're going to meet the deadline for your child tuition and all the things that it encompasses. Sometimes you see them going in certain company, and you can't even reprimand them in a way that will damage their self-esteem and push them further. You have to know how to do it. So it takes wisdom, it takes strength, it takes awareness, mindfulness. These are things that are not so much physical. It takes a lot to be a mother to children. It takes a lot. You sacrifice yourself. You sacrifice your comfort. You sacrifice enjoyment. You sacrifice your life. And so, children, please do not hesitate to tell your mother, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I can tell you, when my birthday comes around and Mother's Day comes around, I would normally call my mom, or if I'm not there, because I usually try to be there physically, and I would say, thank you so much for carrying me into this world. Anything can happen at delivery. Anything. So we grow from the womb into this world by our mom carrying us. Yes, Father plays an important role too, and we will be celebrating Father next month. But I can tell you that mothers, even when Father leaves, the mother stays. Most times, not all times. You have mothers that leave, and sometimes you have mothers that passed away in childbirth. There's so many things, right? But once you have a mother in your life, and sometimes it's not even your biological mother, please let your mother or that mother figure know that you love and you appreciate and care for her. It's a blessing to have a mother. It's a blessing. Don't take it for granted. Mothers are important. Okay? So I just want to send that out there, that we appreciate you, mothers. We appreciate your sacrifice. We appreciate your wisdom. We appreciate your care and your love and your guidance. Thanks so much for, wishing your mother Happy Mother's Day. And we have one and only Venus saying Happy Mother's Day to all mothers and women who are more mothers than birth mothers, who groom and worry, care about other people's children. Oh, Yannick. Thank you. And we have RJ says the reason a mother stays close is because a mother gives birth, and hence why they are the most comforting. It is true in most cases why mothers stick around. It's true in most cases. I'm looking for my here. Um, I don't have one here. All right. Yeah. So, yes. It is true, RJ, that mothers do stay around because the pain of a mother, delivering, and also the other pains that comes in is it's so strong. And while the child is in the tummy, the mother is developing a relationship The mother is developing a relationship, because remember, the umbilical cord have that connection. So if the mother feels, the child feels. If the mother reads, the child hears. If the mother eats, the child is fed. So there's that connection. So it's harder for a mother to go. It's harder for a mother to go than a father, right? And fathers are usually the ones that will always try to go out there and make a living to provide. So the mother is always the one around to take care of. All right. Yes. And big up to Risana, my niece, for sending me Mother's Day greetings long before, and also my father. I appreciate. But I'm still an aunt, because an aunt can't replace a mother. Okay? So some people say my mother is my father. No, your mother cannot be your father. Your mother is your mother, and your father is your father. Or you may have a father figure, but your mother can't play the two roles. And that's important for us to know. It can mess up the child's mind. All right? So that's something. I'm going to get something to wipe my face, just a little emotion. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, cool me down. All right, so we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna get some water because I don't have none here, and I'm going to, wipe the tears. All right, guys. Let me see if I can play something for you until I get back. I'll have to play something from my station, from my channel, just so I don't get copyright. All right, so I'm going to play this cherry blossom. I want something lively. Yes, I want something that is perky. Okay, I'm not getting any. All right, let's try this one. If you guess the price of this, I'll give it to you for free. Okay, sorry guys. That one not gonna work. I'll be right back. Stay with me. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Who said those words? I know RJ will tell me. I'll be back. So I have some water. Thank you so much. I need to prepare some music, background music. Okay, so RJ says, I am reminded of women like Harriet Tubman, someone who saw people she led to freedom as her children. Ah, I understand. I understand. She played that role. She played that role. But she wouldn't be a mother unless she birthed her own children. But she played that role. Then we could think about it too, that persons who adopt children. I watched a very positive eye opener, um, eye opener movie. Andel and I watched it, and I was saying to Andel, it was, the parents. So the lady keep on putting it off that she doesn't want to have children yet. So by the time she recognized that she wanted to have children, she was, past the age of having children, so to speak. Because only God can determine whether we're past the age. Because we have seen him work many times, but we have also heard of him, getting somebody pregnant long after their flower has dried up. So this couple decided that they were going to adopt, and lo and behold, they went to get training how to take care of the adopted children, and all the things that comes with it, because these children are in government care and they've gone through a lot. They don't split children up. So if you like this child and they have siblings, you have to take the sibling as well. So that's what happened to this couple. They adopted 3 children. So they didn't fully adopt it yet because it has to go through the court. But while they had the children, they made the home comfortable. The 2 smaller children had their room. The bigger girl had her room and all that. But trust me, at the beginning, it was hell. Hell. So my question is, or my thought is, that couple, that lady, she's a mother because she is, doing that motherly role. Could be right that even though persons don't have children, that once they are doing that motherly role, that they would be considered mothers. Once they are doing those motherly role, they're taking care of children as our mother would take care of a child, then we'll say that they are doing motherly role. Wow. Reasoning, right? How we reason things out sometimes, bring new meaning or new life to whatever it is. All right. So this is the fun part now. Oh my gosh, I have I'm happy about getting my velvet cake. It's not it's oh my gosh, velvet cookie. Yes. All right. Let it not be on my mind anymore. Woo! So, fact or fiction? I'm going to put it in the chat and you tell me if it's a fact. You're going to put fact or fiction in the chat. All right. So the first one for tonight is fact or fiction. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Let me know in the chat what you think. Is it a fact or a fiction? Fact, RJ say is a fact. All right. Anyone else? Is it a fact or fiction? Let me tell you, there's something about lightning that persons may not know. That lightning fertilizes the earth. So when you see lightning go through and touches the earth, it is fertilizing the earth. So tell me, is lightning a fact or a fiction when it strikes the same place twice? There's something I want to look up. Wow. 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 Wow, guys. All right. So Adi says fact. All right. The verdict is out. The verdict is out. It is a, we always say is a fact. It's a fiction. Here the question. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. It's a fiction. It does. Lightning does strike the same place twice. So, lightning can strike the same place multiple times, especially if the location is a tall or conductive structure like a building or a tree. The Empire State Building, for example, is struck by lightning around 20 to 25 times a year. And I was just looking about, like, for the month, how that, because I know for the month, generally it's a lot, right? And in Canada, for example, in June, 480,000 lightning flashes. So if it is at a place where it pulls the lightning to it, for example, a structure at like trees, tall trees, yes, it can. And I have heard of lightning striking a person more than once. Yes, 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 yes. I've heard of it. So lightning can strike the same place twice, and not just twice, many times, especially if it's a conductor that pulls the lightning to it. It can, it can, it can. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one. Fact or fiction? Bats are blind. I'm going to put that in the chat. Bats are blind. Let me know what you think. Bats are blind. Have you ever seen one close up? I've seen a bat in Montreal, and I think I've seen bats that just like they fly in the nights. Yes, but you don't really see them. But I think I've seen them hanging down in the day. But it's not every. They're at different. They are like they hide themselves in the day, so you can't see them. But I think I've seen a bat hanging off the edge of a building on a board. Yes, from the building board. So I think they sleep in the day, if I remember, and in the nights they go out. But they have this thing where they will eat fruits. So RJ says it's a fact. I think I've seen a bat once in Jamaica, but tons of dead ones at a museum. It creeps me out. Whoa. There is an island. I don't remember exactly which country it is a part of, but there is an island where you have bats, pure bats. I watched a documentary. I'm going to see if we can find it, but they have a lot of bats everywhere on that island. And guess what? Bats fertilize the earth. Yes. When there, and they also plant, they also disperse seeds. When they eat the fruits in the night, they, do their thing, and the island is in Indonesia, somewhere like that. Yes, yes, a lot, just bat island, just bats. Yes. I tell you, there's so many things that we can learn. But let me give you the answer. It's actually a fiction. It's not true. So bats are not blind. They have functional eyes and can see. Although their vision is generally poor, most bats rely on echolocation to navigate and hunt for food in the dark, but this does not mean they are blind. So they know how to get around, but they are not blind. They may seem to be blind, because of they're mostly, go in the dark. Yes, they have this navigation system. And I think a lot of other animals do, like birds that have that system, but they can see. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Fact or fiction? A full moon affects human behavior. A full moon affects human behavior. Is this a fact or is this a fiction? Let me know in the chat. Sometimes somebody behave hysterical, and somebody would say it's full moon. It's full moon. And sometimes also, like the dogs, they will behave a certain way, like wherever they are, even if they are behind gates, they try to come out, and they, like as a pack, come together, and they will roam the road for the night. And the person will say it's because of full moon. RJ says, I won't answer for this one, but my mom says that a person becomes a werewolf on a full moon. Thank you, Mom, for joining. Becomes a werewolf on a full moon. Well, I thought it was just in movies. But I do understand, which is a phenomenon that we're talking about. That, is it fact or fiction? Well, it's actually fiction. While it's a popular belief that a full moon can influence a behavior, studies have shown no significant link between the full moon and changes in human behavior, such as increased crime or mental health issues. The myth likely stems from cultural associations with the moon. So there's no scientific evidence, but even though there's no scientific evidence, persons may have thought it's so because of what happened to persons and it being associated with the full moon. I remember a person was acting strange on the highway, and it was a full moon. I guess you have to believe in the supernatural. Yes. So even though because science say many things about God, right? Or not about God, that God may not exist, but we know that God exists, right? We can experience him. So we know that he does exist. So I may be more on the belief side that it is so than the belief that it is not so. Because I too have heard of situations where the full moon is out, and it may we think it does influence those behaviors, the full moon. And I know that the moon also goes with the tide. The moon is the one that, not the sun, but the moon that causes high tide or low tide. So the moon may play a more valuable role than we can think. And RJ says, I'm neutral on that. Yes. And RJ says, maybe it's in my head. I believe that it may affect based on the stories I've heard. But as I said, neutral for this one. we'll stay neutral for this one. Because we know that there's, things, as I said, the moon does affect tide, waves, and stuff like that. It may affect us too. All right. And we are moving on. This one, fact or fiction. Goldfish have a memory span of only a few seconds. Goldfish has a memory span of just a few seconds. I'm going to put that in the chat. What do you think? Is it a fact or is it a fiction? I know this one may surprise you. Is it a fact or is it a fiction? All right, so RJ say is a fact. Anyone else? Do you think it's a fact as well? Or is it a fiction? We know those little goldfish, sometimes we have them in our fishing tank. If you have a what do you call it, a fish tank at home, you may have those goldfish in there, those little baby fish. Right? So we are going to tell you the answer. Drum roll. Drum roll. It is a fiction. Goldfish actually have a much longer memory span than a few seconds. They can remember things for months, and studies have shown that goldfish can be trained to respond to specific cues, demonstrating their ability to retain information. It reminds me of birds when they used to put notes on birds and send them off to go and deliver the note. That was a method that they used to use instead of telegram. Remember the days of telegram? Yes, so yes, imagine that. Those little creatures, have memory even for months. So let's be careful if we have those goldfish around, because they may remember something that you do, that you have done. All right, the next one. We have two more to go. The next one is fact or fiction. A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Let me know if this is a fact or a fiction for you. All right. Is this a fact or is this a fiction? I gave away the answer, guys. I don't know if you see it in the chat. I gave away the answer. It's a fact. Crocodiles have a membrane that holds their tongues in place on the roof of their mouths, so they cannot stick them out. This is because their tongues are fixed and does not have the flexibility of many other animals' tongues. So crocodiles can't stick their tongues out. I tell you. But they can open their mouths very wide. So be careful. The other day, I saw a video. Well, not the other day. I saw a video some time ago with this crocodile in the front of the yard of a guy. Someone was videoing it, and he had a garbage bin, and it was as long as a crocodile if the tail is bent. And what he tried, well, what he did was to open the mouth of the bin, the garbage bin, and go in front of the crocodile with his mouth. And the crocodile was trying to go back. But each time he moved in, closer to him, until the crocodile was able to go in, and he flipped it close, you know, turn it to stand, and close it. And then there's a pond, and I realized there's a pond close by with crocodiles in the pond, and he went and released it. And when he make like a sound or hit the thing, the crocodile run back into, I think it's a crocodile. If it's not a crocodile, it's an alligator. And you know in the pond. So persons who live near ponds and stuff like that has to be careful, right? So we have one last one in this segment, one last fact or fiction. If you have shave your hair, it will grow back thicker. Is this a fact or a fiction? If you shave your hair, it will grow back thicker. And I'm not giving away this one. There we go. Do you think your hair will grow back thicker? Is it a fact or a fiction? Let me know in the chat what it is. Fact. Okay, so RJ says it's a fact. It's actually a fiction. Hear what they say. Shaving hair does not affect the thickness or rate of growth. Shaving only cuts the hair at the surface, and the hair may appear thicker when it goes back because it has a blunt tip, but the actual structure of the hair remains unchanged. Sometimes, like when you get a cut and there's a coating that comes over the cut, I guess it's something like that. So the hair, process its own thing to heal from that cut. Isn't God amazing? He is so amazing. Tell me which one of them you found interesting that you really look into. For me, the goldfish with the memory, that little creature can remember so much, can remember, for such a long time, that little creature. And, just looking at you, watching you, and all of that, that they can remember. Well, guys, I have some announcements to do. I did some announcement like these at the end, upcoming events, basically. So I just want you to remind them, the bat one, and the moon. Yes, interesting. Yes, they fertilize the earth. And yes, the bat can see, and the moon. Yes, the moon is so powerful. All right, so I want to tell you, just give you an update of what's going on my channel. I have, what do you call it, reached the 4,000 watch hours. RJ says, I want to add, Posha, that the CN Tower gets struck by lightning before. I can imagine, because of the height of it. I remember I went into a building, and when I never usually go on the balcony. And when I went on the balcony, I was 10 floors up. I had to get back in. I didn't like the feeling. And I've been on the CN Tower the first time I came to Canada, and they carried me to the CN Tower. I think that was the first time. It was the only time I've been. So it must be the first or the second time I came here. And you should see me. I literally bend down, stoop, because I didn't want to stand because it was so scary for me to look over. So I had to stoop, and I tell you, it was something else. So high, so high up. Let me know if you have, visited, if you have been, way up. But the irony now is that I love to fly. I love to fly. I literally sleep when I'm flying. If I don't sleep, it's like I've never flown. So I don't know what's that about, being so high, yet when you're in a building, you don't want to be so high. So, yeah. So with my channel, I have reached 4,000 watch hours. I have the 1,000 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you so much, each and every one. And yes, YouTube has approved me, but I'm still in that process as yet. So I'm not fully there. So I can't celebrate as I want to celebrate with you. But hopefully by next week, I'll see what happens with next week. If everything is finalized, then I can say yes, that I'm a part of their program, because it's a step, and I've not finished all the steps as yet. So when you are monetized, as our monetize can come in different ways, but when you are a part of the YouTube partner, you have to get 1,000 watch hours, 4,000 long formed video watch time, and the live doesn't count. It's after you finish your live that time start, the watch time start to count. um, and then you have to go through some steps, submitting your address and all sort of things that you have to go through. So I'm not finished setting up as yet, so I can't celebrate as yet with you, but praise God, I have reached that place that I am going to be fully a part of their partner program. I've worked for it, guys. I've worked for it. I've put in long hours, sleepless nights. I have done so many work to get where I am today, and I couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. And so I really appreciate you, watching my videos. You may be seeing more, what do you call it, commercial, more ads coming on my channel. They start posting ads on my new videos that I put out. So when you watch the videos, please do watch the ads as well. Don't skip them, because that's where I actually get paid. And I really want to get a new system so that I can, but that in itself, to get that money from YouTube, is going to take a little time. So when all the process is finished, some persons would say like it takes like 2 months after, but you still have to get a certain amount of money before they can send that out to you. So things are not finalized with me as yet and YouTube. So as soon as it's finalized, then I can celebrate. There's just 1 and 2 piece of the link that is not there yet in the puzzle. And I'm hoping that it will be by this weekend. If not, it may be the following weekend. So I'm really hoping. Pray for me, pray me up, that everything will work out quicker and sooner than later. All right. I really thank you for your support. I really, really do thank you. I have worked hard. My husband can tell you. I really worked hard, under even some conditions. As I said, I remember losing all my work. And I said to God, God, I don't know how you're going to do it, but I know you're going to get me back my information. And He did. After 1 full week, He did. So, guys, it has not been easy. It has been a lot of work, a lot of work. And I'm giving God thanks that I have reached thus far, and I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you, RJ. Praise God. I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so much for always tuning in, for your membership, for your support, your like, your comment, your share to family and friends. It makes a difference. This is what I have this is what I do along with my husband skincare line. I do the operation of it, right? And even that in itself is a whole day task, and I have to be doing it and my content creation. And I am loving content creation. It's a lot. The editing is a killer, killer. The editing, but I think I, for me, I wish I'd started it earlier because I find joy in it. I find joy in my community. I find joy supporting others. I find so much joy going around, letting you know what this is, what that is. It's so much, to be thankful for. And I give God thanks and praise. I just wanted to give you that update, right? I have some other updates that I want to give to you as well. Just some reminders that Shoppers World, Mothers, um, Women of Color, Business Entrepreneur Inc. presents the Shoppers World Mother's Day Market from the 9th to the 11th. So tomorrow is the last day. If you haven't grabbed your Mother's Day gift, please come on out. And Adiz 64 will be there with their with our product. Adiz 64. This is the Anna Body Moisturizer, but guys, it's so good. Soothing, therapeutic. Yes, I really love our products. For the face, we have 2 face creams, and we have the Anna Body, and we also have our exfoliating scrub. And if you give your mom, we also have a travel set with 6 pieces in there that you can gift your mother, or that positive love, that positive mother that RJ and I talk about. You may not be a mother, but that person has been a mother to you. So come on out and get your gifts. And yes, you can also get your pastries at Oh My Sweet Cakes. Yes. And also Sweat Synergy, right, is also there as Sweet Fits as well. So there are many vendors that are there. I'm sure you will find something for your mother, or that motherly person in your life. All right. And that's at Shoppers World in Brampton. All right. And I also want to promote, in this month, we have Kyle Glory Awakening Conference. That's May the 14th to the 18th. And they also will be having a marketplace. They will be having their marketplace expo. It has been a good experience. If you look in my blog in May of last year, you will see that I did a feature on the marketplace. So come on out. That's next week from the 14th to the 18th. And I'm sure you will also be blessed. All right. Sweat Synergy having our outdoor boot camp. The registration is open. They have limited space. May the 31st to June the 21st, 2025. Join them for a 4 week of powerful outdoor workouts designed to transform your mind, body, and soul. And this boot camp is open to all fitness levels. Let's build strength, confidence, and community together. The location is Brampton. Exact location is shared upon registration. And it's the dates is from May the 31st to June the 21st, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And the cost is $20 per week, or $80 for all 4 weeks. So if you want a different body, like I've been meaning to, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to join. But who to tell? I may join even for 1 week. Let's see how that goes, guys. All right. Please share and also register if for this boot camp. Get that fitness in. It's summer, so we have to look good for the summer, right? All right. So that's Sweat Synergy Outdoor Boot Camp registration. You can find all that in the bio of Sweat Synergy on Instagram. So go to their Instagram page. I'm just going to put the name in the link. That's Sweat Synergy, and the one before I'm going to put that. So that's Sweat Synergy Boot Camp, and then we have Women of Color Business Entrepreneur Inc. Yeah. And that's the pop-up shop that's going on in Brampton right now. All right. There's a lot of events, and I know that there will be much more next month as well into the summer. The Ontario Alliance of Black School Educators, they will be having their Empowering Black Excellence, our students, our future. And that's May the 30th to the 31st, 2025. And that is at the 4 Points Sheraton Hotel. I hope I pronounce it right, at Toronto Airport. That's 4 Points Sheraton Hotel, Toronto Airport. And that's their 10th annual ONABSE provincial conference. Right, I got it right. And it's from the 30th at 9 a.m. to May the 31st at 4 p.m. So join them. I'm going to. Hi, Cece, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you joining us. We're just giving some announcements because there are so many activities going on, and I cater also to the community of letting persons know what's going on in our community, the activities that are going on. So I just wanted persons to know. So we are going through, so far we have the Women of Color Business Professionals Inc. I think I did it. I said it wrong. On not entrepreneurs, but professionals, right? Right. They are actually having, if you go on Instagram, I think I posted it on my YouTube channel also. I was there on Friday for the entire day, and I will be there tomorrow. Yes, we're having Mother's Day market from the 9th to the 11th. And they brought me home a gift. It's a velvet cookie and it's from All My Sweet Cakes. I hope to meet her tomorrow. Yes, she's also a content creator, so you can support her channel by tuning in. She have a YouTube channel, and it's The Sweet Life with All My Sweet Cakes. That's the name of her channel. The Sweet Life. The Sweet Life with All My Sweet Cakes. Yes, I spoke to her, and we're hoping to meet each other tomorrow. There we go. Right. So we have that going on this weekend, and I just wish each and everyone happy Mother's Day again. I hope you have a fantastic weekend as you celebrate one of the most important roles in your life as a mother. And we also touch on Sweat Synergy. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I really don't have any children, but if God bless me with one, you will be one of the first to know. Or two. Will be one of the first to know. But as my sister said, I have been there for my nieces and nephews. I love children. I really do love children. And I think they are important. One day my niece said to me, Auntie Posha, why you treat us different? That's the bigger ones, right? Why you treat us so different from the little ones? And I said, because you guys already passed the stage and you know right from wrong, you know better. They are still learning. They're not in their reasoning, and their mental capacity has not grown that much as yet. So you have to nurture them. And I talk to children with reasoning. I don't talk, hi, you know, I try to speak to them when they are certain little babies. Yeah, you want to talk to them, hi, how you doing and stuff like that. But the little ones, you have to treat them like they are little people, because they are. They are little human beings. So you have to treat them with respect. You have to treat them with love, with consideration, and all of that. And you have to let them choose as well. RJ says, CC, 1, 2, 3, 4, good to see you. All right. Yes, 100%, CC replies. Yes, so I treat them like they are little human beings, which they are. So if they choose, they get opportunities to choose, make their decisions, because you're developing them, for them to think, for them to act right, to learn what is right and wrong and all these things, so yeah, I really love children. And give them a hug. Yes, parents, hug your children. I met a little boy on a bus once, and I was sitting beside him, and he said that he's going to look for his mother because he was living with his grandmother. And he said he can't let his mother know that he's coming because she would leave, and he wants his lunch money. And let me tell you, it was really heartrending for me to hear that. And I think the bus driver heard the conversation, because we were in like the second row from the bus driver. And he waited at the bus stop. I should get off, and he would continue. The little boy would continue his journey, and he waited for me to finish the conversation with the little boy. And I said, can I hug you? And he said yes. And he said he has never been hugged before. Let me tell you something, people. Children need love. Wives need hugs. Husband needs hugs. Students need hugs. No matter who they be, they need hug. Hugs are so important. So this Mother's Day, don't fail to hug your loved ones. Don't fail to hug your mother, that's in your life. Some mothers are not perfect, meaning they don't stand up to their responsibility. But one thing you have to remember, that they still went through the pain to deliver you. So you still have to be respectful to them and show them love, right? And those who have been sacrificing their lives, their selves all the time for their children, let them know how much you appreciate it, right? So that's my little bit. All right, so we are just bigging up, giving shout out to the different activities that are going on in our community, in our space. All right, so we have the Ontario Alliance of Black School Educators having their 10th annual provincial conference on May the 30th to the 31st. I hope to be there for the 30th for sure. I really would love to attend that. And then we talk about Kail having their Awakening Conference, May the 14th to the 18th, their Marketplace Expo. It has been good. I've been there before, and it has been good. All right, Sweat Synergy, they'll be having their 4-week of boot camp. Register on their Instagram page. And for for the Black for the conference from the Ontario Alliance. You can register on their site as well. I'm just going to drop that in the chat, their link. All right. We have been talking about CC, fact or fiction. You know, one of the things was about bats. Are they blind or can they see? You know, so we went through that, and it was really interesting to see how these things are, whether they are true or false. And most of them have been fiction. And then we learn about the truth about them. All right. So in continuing with the announcement, I just have a few more to go. I just want to get it in our minds so we can, be in the know before. We have at the Mississauga Seventh-day Adventist Church, they will be having on May the 22nd to the 24th, Ruah Spirit of Worship 2025. Ruah Spirit of Worship, and that's Praise and Worship Conference 2025. You can check their website for more information, or you can call 905-808-0013. So that's a weekend of worship. And trust me, it has been, their worship has been good. And they are going to be having a guest pastor, Pastor Damian Chandler, and he looks so cool with his hat. All right, and the Mississauga Seventh-day Adventist Church Women's Appreciation Day will be Sunday, May the 25th, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Ladies, mothers, you can bring your vehicle for a 10-point engine check, health and wellness station, car wash, yes. And guess what? Refreshment will be available as well. All right. So you can also check the website or just come on out that day on May the 25th. So that's the last Sunday of May. You will get, yes, May is always a packed month. And those who celebrated Teachers Day, happy Teachers Day. And we know this weekend is Mother's Day. Then we have the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Port Mahon. They're inviting you to their anniversary homecoming jubilee celebration at the Plowden, Manchester community. And they are inviting alumni and friends. Anyone in the community, if you are nearby community in Port Mahon, please, Manchester, visit them, give them your support. And if I'm there, I would definitely try to attend. I love to travel in people. I love to support. Let me tell you what happened to me once. I was doing this little course, and there's this guy in the course that helped me because it was a new thing I was doing. And he had the experience and all that. So we used to, communicate and work things out together. So RJ says this week was Cinco de Mayo, the Day of the Dead, the 5th of May for the Mexican community. Yes, Cinco Mayo, Day of the Dead. I hope I'm remembering if that's, hold on, let me look for the English. I remember I came across that because the Cinco de Mayo. Let me look for the meaning. Celebration. So it's Cinco de Mayo is an annual celebration held on May 5th to celebrate Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the battle in Puebla in 1862, led by General Ignacio Zaragoza. So that is the day of Mayo, the day of 5th of May, right? Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May. So they celebrate 5th of May, where they were victorious against the Second French Empire. Thank you so much for bringing that up, because I do have Mexican friends. I've been to Mexico, and I've been there just after the Day of the Dead. So that's why that came to me. And I had a wonderful experience. And so, hail Christopher and his family. Big up to you. I hope that you had a wonderful Cinco de Mayo. Yes. Thank you so much, RJ, for bringing that to our community. One and only Venus, thank you, sis. Teachers' Day was good. Yes, I saw you with your container and your gifts that your students gave to you. With my sister, that one of the things I like about her with the teaching is that she act like she teach like the small ones, so she get into that character and bring stuff alive to them. And I like that about her teaching, how she teach. So with all teachers, happy Teachers Day again. And yes, Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. All right. Thank you so much, RJ. So let me just finalize these announcements. Remember, the Port Maho invites you to their annual homecoming jubilee on July the 25th to the 27th. If I'm there, I will let you know. And then we have the Women of Color Business Expo coming up, and vendor pop-up shop. If you're a vendor in Canada, Brampton, Mississauga, and you want to attend, you can reach out to them. They're on Instagram, and also their telephone number is 647-855-9644, and their email address is WOC Business Professionals 2021@gmail.com. They have a great lineup for this year, and it will be on June the 28th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Shoppers World Mall, Brampton. And that's the same place we are at this weekend. So you can prepare for that. Reach out to them. And they also are doing scholarship. So they have a scholarship program that you can register for. And the scholarship benefits entail money towards tuition fees, pocket money for school, book grant, volunteer opportunities with Women of Color Business Professionals, Inc., transit fare to college or university, and the value is $500 per attendee. So once you register, you attend, yes. And they have some requirements that you have a GPA of 3.5, you submit 500 to 75 words personal statement, 2 letters of recommendation from professors or teachers, and currently enrolled in business program at the college or university in Ontario. All right, and that deadline is May the 31st. So we have about 3 weeks left before that deadline comes to a close. You can call 289-622-5442. So let me put that number in the chat. So this one, you can call this one for the vendor, to be a vendor or to register to be there at their expo. 647-855-9644, or Women of Color Business Professionals 2021@gmail.com. And also, for those who are interested in the scholarship program, you can email them. You can email them at Women of Color bscholarshipfund@gmail.com, or call at 289-622-5442. All right, there we go. All right. And also, every month on the first Thursday of the month, the Black Empowerment Unit at the City Hall, they do have Black Business and Entrepreneurs Edition, where you can network. They have speakers, vendors, refreshment, and more. It's a great experience. We weren't able to go this month because of other engagement, but it's always good. Always you feel empowered. Yes, and you get to network with wonderful people. Their time is from 6 to 8:30. All right, and we have just two more left. I'm going to make it quick. We have the Canada African Inventions and Innotech Limited. They'll be having International Skill Trade and Innovation Technology Conference 2025, and that's from the 25th to the 27th of September. All right, you will be hearing more about that. And also in May, we have Karasaga, and the fare is the price is $15 per person. They have transportation that will take you to those sites. And yes, they do give you your passport, so you are legit to go to the different countries. Okay, guys? The passport, you're legit. You'll be given your passport and you can ride any one of the airlines to get there. They provide the airline for you. And that's from the 24th to the 25th. I'm excited for that one, Posha. All right, RJ, I am too. I really want to go. I know there is another event that I told you about with the car wash at my church. I think that may clash with it, May the 24th. But I should be at the Karasaga. And I want to put up the video that I had for last year, but I tell you, it's really challenging with the computer issue. But RJ says he's also excited about Kyle Awakening Conference. Yes, I'm looking forward to that one next week as well. All right, so that's the announcements for this week. And I just want to do some quick, because we want to close off soon, because I know whenever it reaches this time, we normally get cut off. So I just want to finish up with some more easier fact, so we can, end it off like that. All right, so fact or fiction, as we get into it. Hope CC is around. Sometimes CC will go to another channel that have live, because our community is big, so we have to support each other. So I appreciate whenever persons join, because I know that there are other persons that may be doing live as well. And if you have missed it, please continue to watch the videos after they're finished. All right, thank you so much. So fact or fiction, RJ? Cherry blossom bloom for 3 months. Cherry blossoms bloom for 3 months. Is that a fact or is that a fiction? Is that a fact or is that a fiction? Oh my gosh, guys. Look here. I want to taste it. I should taste it. I'll let you know what I think. All right. So it's a fiction. All right. So that is a fiction. So typically they bloom for 7 to 14 days, and roughly average 10 days, but 7 to 14 days. Yes. We're gonna give you RJ got that one. Great. All right. I think you're going to get more. All right. You're going to get more. All right. Canada received its first cherry trees as a gift from Japan. Is that a fact or a fiction? Canada received its first cherry trees as a gift from Japan. A fact. Yes, it's a fact. One and only Venus got that right. All right. Fact, RJ said fact to back it up. Yeah, of course, it is. In 1959, Japan gifted cherry blossom trees to Canada, and they have been gifting Canada for, even after that. Did you know cherry? RJ says cherry don't naturally grow here. Right. So that is the reason why we have to take care of them. But guess what has been happening? Persons have been tearing down the flowers. They have been climbing the trees. Can you imagine that? And they are so delicate. So when they do stuff like that, it causes the tree to be more acceptable. That word is not coming out. They can get disease easier when they do stuff like that, because these trees are not grown in our climate. So people, if you're watching and you do stuff or know persons who do these things, ask them to stop, because these trees are delicate, so we should care for them. All right? I don't like when I see persons pulling on them too hard, because I know the history about them, that they're delicate. And RJ said there has to be some security. It's kind of hard because they are all over the place, cherry blossoms in different parks, in different areas. I don't know if you watch my video last year around this time, you will see the cherry blossoms. I did a little piece on it. We also went to High Park, Andel and myself, and you see those were like the first ones in Toronto. They are pretty big, even though they're pruned, but they're pretty big. And trust me, they are beautiful. But you realize that they have been around for years. And one and only Venus said, I think to Jamaica too and other countries, they are medicinal too. Oh, yes, because I believe you can drink the petal tea. Yes, I did say that when I researched it. You can drink the petal tea as well. hmm So they beautify, and I have videos out in relaxing videos, and also I have a short one. So if you don't want to watch for 1 hour relaxing video, you can also tune in to the shorter version. But yes, they are beautiful to behold and to be around them. So let's care for them, everyone. All right. The next fact or fiction is you can grow sugar directly from sugar cubes. You can grow sugar directly from sugar cubes. If you know sugar cubes, those little, well, I think everybody should get this one. Let me know what it is. Is it a fact or a fiction? Do you? And I believe, let me just check something here. All right. All right. So RJ say fiction. Yes, it is fiction. Sugar cubes were created to actually well, sugar cubes are some white, it can be brown or it can be white, of cube size, that you can put in your tea or in your drink. and you mix it around and it dissolves, right? So sugar cane is actually a plant that goes with um, different sections, just like how you see your finger here and it has bumps. We call them bumps. Joints is a proper name, right? Yes, one and only Venus. So sugarcane has this thing and it goes all the way up and have leaves that are slender and thin. Now it is sugar canes, as I said, they are little cubes that have been processed. So sugar cane cannot be grown from those. However, the joint that you see, it has little roots that if you cut that off and you plant it, it can grow cane. All right. So it has some little roots at the joint, or we call it in Jamaica bump, sugar cane bump. And that's my favorite part of the cane. My favorite part is that it's hard, but I like to chew it and get the juice out. Yes. All right. And we have a few more left and then we are out at 10:30. So stick around with me just for a few more. If you have joined us, give a thumbs up to let me know that you're here. All right, we just have a few more left and these are short. There are cherry blossom festivals in Canada under the full moon. Is this a fact or fiction? A fact or fiction that in Canada, cherry blossom festivals in Canada under the full moon. Do they have that? Do you think it's a fact or do you think it's a fiction? Ta-da, 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 ta-da. RJ says it's a fact. Yes, it is a fact. They do have it. So because it's really white, pink, white, the flowers, and then the moonlight is so bright, it does give that ambiance, you know? So they do have festivals like that. All right. Fact or fiction? Drinking water reduces sugar cravings. And this month, my girlfriend in the UK and myself, we have been doing a sugar reset. Hopefully, we will have something more planned for next month where we can invite you to be a part of this. So we're testing it out now. And then next month, probably for about 3 weeks, we can have that sugar reset. And you will get, when you register with me, it's free, but you will get a plan and also a sheet that you can fill in to say that, you know, your weight, your cravings, and different things. So you can keep a track of that reset. All right. So we have that in the making for next month. But right now we are doing sugar cravings. I tell you, it is real. It is real. So RJ, do you say it's a fact? One and only Venus say is a fact. Yes. So it hydrate your, well, hydration helps curb cravings. The water that you drink, it hydrates you so that craving that you would have, it helps to subsidize, well, to reduce that. Here we're talking about subsidize. It reduces that. Oh, here, water. Oh my gosh. I tell you, and since I started this challenge, my sugar level at the beginning was super high, super high. Getting this I would have opened it long time ago. I would have opened it. And these days, I drink my tea without. We just started it at the 1st of May, and I don't drink anymore my tea with sugar. No more sugar in my tea. Yes, today I had some mint tea, and I had no sugar to it. And my cereal, I put no sugar in it. I just have it fresh. No form of sweet of when I say sugar, I mean any form of sweets. Whether you use dates or you use mug bean, mug something another. There's one that is made from plants, a sugar made from plant, and no honey. Yes, I love my honey. And you can take us to get good sleep as well. There's this lady that I met. She was a tourist in Jamaica. I met her in Otrius. And she said that she gave her children, a boy and a girl, she gave them honey in milk every night, and they have never had any form of cold. She said she gave it to them every night, honey in milk, and they never have cold. Honey, it has all the property, all the nutrients that your body needs. But because it's sweet, especially diabetics, you have to be careful of how much honey you take because it's still a sweet now, right? But honey has all the nutrients that your body needs. Is so God good? And then talk about the honey too, you know? Yes, I was watching a video of a tribe in Africa that they eat the honey like in the mornings. They eat the honey. So they get it from the tree or wherever the honey is, and they just eat it along with the oh my gosh, the wax, the beeswax. And guys, I have a little beeswax. I'm going to melt it and show you how beeswax, or you get the wax itself, right? And you can put that in different things. RJ says, I don't eat honey. Yes, I found that there are some persons who don't eat honey. I understand. Honey are one and only. Venus says honey is excellent. It is. Honey can help to heal you. It has so much. But I do know, RJ, that there are persons that cannot have honey. And then you have vegans who don't have honey product, anything that is animal made. They don't have that as well, right? But vegetarians, plant-based eaters, they do use honey. All right. And the Bible, talks about honey. So honey is very rich. Yes. And as you know, I'm a bee farmer. Hopefully one day when I'm in Jamaica, I'll take you to the farm and show you how it is. All right. We just have two more left. We have one more left. One more. All right. So High Park, fact or fiction, High Park in Toronto is one of the best places to see cherry blossoms. Is this a fact or a fiction? I know RJ should get this. Is this a fact or a fiction? High Park in Toronto is one of the best places to see cherry blossom. RJ say fact, no doubt. And we are going to end on that. Yes, it is a fact. The sakura, you can view cherry blossom in High Park. And do you know there's a website that tells you the different stages of the cherry blossom at High Park? So that was how I knew that it was coming, that cherry blossom was coming out, because that site, it tells you that like the next 2 weeks it will reach full bloom, the next 2 weeks it will reach half bloom, that sort of thing, and it gives you an update. I found it last year. So cherry blossom is a big thing in Canada, especially at this time. So if you are in Canada, I know Vancouver, they have their festival already, but if you are in Canada and you have cherry blossoms, and as Yanni said, in Jamaica, they have as well, visit. Check them out. They are beautiful. Take pictures. And let me tell you, people love taking pictures. Yes, you will find a lot of content creators and just regular people taking pictures of cherry blossoms. And as Yannick said, they're also medicinal. But please be careful how you handle them. All right, on that note, we're going to close. I don't want to keep you any later than this. I want to say, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and give a thumbs up. Until next time, bye from Posha, your girl, Posha Malcolm. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I've had a wonderful time with each and every one of you. I've had a wonderful time. I really like having our Saturday night live. I missed tonight, Peace, Love, Sunshine, and Retired Beard. But I know, as I said, this is a time that a person sacrificed to come on, and I appreciate the sacrifice. Sometimes they can't make it. So thank you each and every one for joining. I am RJ. Thanks again. One and only Venus, Adiz, and my dad watching along with Yannick's children. I appreciate, and others. It was fun, RJ says. Yes, I had a good time as well. Remember the events that are coming up, and join us tomorrow at Shoppers World for the last of the Women of Color Business Professionals Mothers pop-up. All right, Mothers Market pop-up. We appreciate seeing each and every one of you there. So next week I'll get something to I got something to share. All right, great. Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. And Crazy and Cat Guy, yes, I am still here for you. All right, so we will link up. All right, thanks each and every one. Thanks each and every one. I appreciate you. My screen is there where I can see the chat. So thanks to each and every one of you for joining Posha, Malcolm's Nation. You're all family to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye until next week. Love you. Have a great weekend and a wonderful week ahead. Remember, you are beautiful. You are wise. You are kind. You are loving. And you are who God made you to be. Have a wonderful day. Take care until next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.